this is Coach Perkins. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
And we welcome you back once more to the Carter Activity Center. I am Dustin Seymour, Sports Information Director for the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneers. As we will get you set here, it is men's basketball time between the visiting Eagles of Williams Baptist University and the Pioneers of Crowley's Ridge College. Crowley's Ridge already one game under their belt back on November 2nd. That was a 89-83 loss to the toppers of Blue Mountain College. Today, the guests from Williams Baptist, a battle of Highway 412, exactly 20 miles west of here, sits Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, where Williams Baptist out of the American Midwest Conference are 1-0 after an 84-63 victory over Baptist Bible, also on November 7th. As we look at the matchup between these two schools, between the Eagles and the Pioneers. Again, Crowley's Ridge 0-1, the Eagles 1-0. Crowley's Ridge scored 83 points in their defeat to the toppers. The Eagles scored 84 in their victory. Going down, field goals. Crowley's Ridge shot 46% from the floor. The Eagles shot 50%. From long range, Crowley's Ridge was 21% effective, 4 of 19 from three-point land. The Eagles 6 of 23. 26.1, so the Eagles shot 6 long bombs and the Pioneers shot 4. At the charity stripe, Crowley's Ridge at 75%, 21 makes out of 28 attempts. The Eagles 14 of 22, 63.6%. Rebounding, the Eagles, good gracious, 53 rebounds in that one game. Crowley's Ridge on the other side, 33. So the turnover battle, the Eagles have turned the ball over one more time than Crowley's Ridge has, 21 for the Eagles and 20 for the Pioneers. As far as steals go, Williams Baptist are thieves as they'll steal it away 13 times. We'll talk a little bit more about steals here in a bit once we get into the introduction of the players. Crowley's Ridge had 9. On the big story was the freshman Tyrell Ware coming down with 7 swats in his career opener as a Pioneer, 6 blocks, 7 as a team. And that is the lineups between the two schools. Again, we'll introduce for you the Pioneers. Montrell James, he'll be the spotlight for today. Montrell James is 3 steals away. He is sitting at 119 career steals. He is 3 steals away from tying the career record set by Javan Walker back in 2014. Walker set the mark of 122, so with 3 steals, Montrell James would etch his name in Pioneer history, tying Javan Walker's 122. And if he were to get one more, he'll have 123 and be the all-time leading thief from Crowley's Ridge College. That doesn't sound good, but in basketball terms, it is. And so keep an eye on Montrell James tonight. Pioneers spreading the love around. 4 different players corrected 10-plus points against Blue Mountain in the final, the previous outing. Montrell James, the 5'10 senior from Tyronza, Arkansas, out of East Poinsett County High. Braden Williams, a 6'1 senior out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, from Harbor High School. Tyrell Ware, the 6'8 freshman guard from Charleston, Missouri. Bo Roberson, the 6'2 sophomore out of Tuckerman. Micah Duncan is a 6'2 sophomore from Paris, Arkansas, previously playing at Southwestern out of Kansas. Logan Willett, a 6'2 senior, last playing at National Park, hailing from Brooklyn, Arkansas. Avery Perkins, the 5'11 freshman from CRA down the road. Kyle Moore, 5'11 sophomore from Cardiff, Missouri, last playing at Mineral Area. J.M. Gregg, the 6'2 junior from Eureka Springs, last at Missouri Southern University. C.J. Maxwell, the 6'5 junior from Memphis, Tennessee, last at Dyersburg State. Riley Clairday, a 6'7 freshman from Melbourne, Arkansas. Key Roberson, a 6'4 sophomore from Tuckerman. Alex Marrow, wearing number 24, is a 6'3 freshman from Mammoth Spring, Alabama. Mammoth Spring, Arkansas. I need to change that on our roster page. Solomon Bone, a 6'2 sophomore from Pike Road, Alabama. Ezekiel Academy, that's right outside of Montgomery, Alabama. KJ Corder, a 6'3 junior guard from Hot Springs, last at National Park, the former Nighthawk. And then David Ballard, a 6'2 senior from Brookland, Arkansas, as that will be the Pioneers of Crowley's Ridge College. On the other side of the floor, Luis Aviles, a 6'5 junior, averaging 4 buckets a game out of the Bronx, New York, joined by his Bronx native Daniel Cabasa wearing number 2, the 6'7 senior. Also on the court will be Braden Brewer wearing number 3, the 6'4 senior, averages 10 points a game, or not averages 10 points a game, got 10 points against Baptist Bible. Brian Davis, not the VP for Academic Affairs of Crowley's Ridge College, Brian Davis, but the 6'6 junior from Chicago, Illinois, garnered 18 buckets for the Eagles. Christian Rucker wears number 11 as a 5'1 sophomore. He scored 2 points from Newport, Arkansas. Shaquille Butters, the 6'6 senior from Newport out of the Bahamas. Chase Ammons, a 6' even freshman from Fayetteville. Nash Davis, right here in Paragould, Paragould High School, former Ram, the 5'11 junior, scored 6 points. Alex Hakimzadeh, a 5'10 freshman from Houston, Texas. Rejon McIntosh is a 6'1 sophomore from Little Rock. And Jordan Johnson, a 6'1 freshman from Missouri City, Texas. We'll take a short time out and try and get you reset for today's contest between the visiting Williams Baptist Eagles and the Pioneers of Crowley's Ridge College. We'll take the time out and get you set for tip-off. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is working to help keep you and your community safe from the threat of novel or new coronavirus. Take the following everyday steps to help avoid the spread of all respiratory viruses. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Throw the tissue away and then wash your hands. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects or surfaces, such as remote controls and doorknobs. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. And stay home if you are sick. Call your healthcare provider if you develop fever, cough, or difficulty breathing. For more tips, visit cdc.gov.
I'm United States Surgeon.
To protect her home and family in a disaster, Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now, she'll be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is J.M. Gregg. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Awaiting starting lineups here at the Carter Activities Center. We're going to send it down to our public address announcer, Alston Schweihart, who will have our pregame prayer and our national anthem, and then we will have tip-off from the Ridge, Williams Baptist, and Crowley's Ridge. We're going to send it down to the floor with Alston Schweihart. And we welcome you back to the Carter Activity Center. I am Sports Information Director Dustin Seymour. It is Crowley's Ridge College against the Williams Baptist Eagles. As we get set for this contest, we'll have the starting lineups for you. For the Eagles, you will see Braden Brewer, the 6'4 senior from Piggott, Arkansas. Brian Davis, the 6'6 junior from Chicago, Illinois. Shaquille Butters, the 6'6 senior from Newport, Bahamas. Nash Davis, a 5'11 junior from Paragould. And Rejon McIntosh from Little Rock, Arkansas, the 6'1 sophomore. For Crowley's Ridge College will be Braden Williams, a 6'1 senior from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Tyrell Ware, a 6'8 freshman from Charleston, Missouri, had 6 blocks in his debut. Bo Roberson recording 26 points in his season opener. Kyle Moore, the 5'11 senior, and David Ballard, the 6'2 senior. Crowley's Ridge College will have their home grays, gray shorts with white trim, and gray numerals with green outline. Williams Baptist with black jerseys, black trunks with blue outline on the bottom of the trunks. As the starters being announced here at the Carter Activity Center, the referees getting stretched, getting ready to go. We're getting set here. It'll be Williams, Ware, Roberson, Moore, and Ballard for Crowley's Ridge. And Brewer, Davis, Butters, Davis, and McIntosh for the Eagles. Coaches Josh Alston in his decade season. This is his 10th year as the head of the blue and the black, Crowley's Ridge. Chris Perkins in his 13th season. The teams finally making their way towards the center dot, getting ready for opening this contest. Again, Williams, all blacks, blue numerals with white outline, some blue trim at the bottom of the breeches. Crowley's Ridge, gray jerseys, white numerals with some green trim on the sides. When the players heading to the locker room, some of the starters, like Tyrell Ware, was running towards the locker room, ensuring he has everything that he needs to play. But Braden Williams re-emerges, heading to the center dot. Shaquille Butters, the 6'6 senior, will be one of the jump men. The other for Crowley's Ridge will be Tyrell Ware. So the 6'8 Ware against the 6'6 Butters. Crowley's Ridge lines up to move right to left. Williams Baptist left to right. Butters and Ware at their positions. Ball is in the air. We are underway. The tip-off goes to Davis. Davis between the circles, guarded by Moore. Going to the left side as he finds Brewer. Brewer on the far wing goes to a pass to Butters. Butters will be blocked by Tyrell Ware. Right where he left off. Braden Williams on the far wing picks up his dribble, finds Roberson. Roberson at the top of the key, goes back to his right, back to Roberson. Roberson head fakes, jumps off the elbow, double clutches, misses his shot. Rebound will go to Davis. On the right side, going to the far left, is Brewer. Going to Davis. That is this Davis being Nash. Going to Brian, back to Nash Davis. On the near wing to Butters. McIntosh around the horn. There's Nash Davis for three, and he'll drain it. So Nash Davis drains the three-pointer to put the Eagles up 3-0. Braden Williams, bounce pass down low, finding Moore, one-touch pass to Williams. Williams crosses over, bounce passing to Moore. Moore, 15 on the shot clock, back to Williams between the circles, looks to his left, to the near wing to Roberson, to the top of the key to Williams. Williams backs off to Moore. Moore, long three-pointer, that's short. Tyrell Ware with a rebound and the putback. Tyrell Ware using all 6 foot 8 inches of his frame to get those second chance points. On the other side is Butters. Butters' pass is off of its mark. Crowley's Ridge will take possession. Kyle Moore working as the point guard for the Crowley's Ridge Pioneers. Out to Roberson, to Braden Williams. Williams goes down low off the left block to Ballard. Bo Roberson for three. Misses short. That was a foul. Not sure what that was, but it's Williams' ball. Here is Nash Davis. Davis finds McIntosh. McIntosh gets that stolen away by Braden Williams, and Williams will be tripped up and fouled. So Williams will get a steal to his credit, and then we'll draw the foul by Rajon McIntosh. So David Ballard will inbound. Ballard finds Moore. Kyle Moore to Bo Roberson on the near wing, back to Williams at the top of the key. Williams head fakes, drives inside, backs off to Kyle Moore. Moore, 18 on the shot clock, going back to Roberson. Roberson on the near wing, pulls up for three. Just out, hit nylon, rimmed out. Rebound coming down to Brian Davis, who finds an outlet to Nash Davis. Back to Brian Davis, going down low, up top, Nash Davis for three. He'll miss back iron, rebound is tipped, and finally does fall by Brian Davis. 5-2, 17:20 left to go in the opening act. The Eagles of Williams Baptist leading the Pioneers of Crowley's Ridge, near wing, up top to Braden Williams. Williams directing traffic, drives the in, puts up a floater, misses, rebound, going to Brian Davis. Davis going down low, goes outside, and that is an outlet pass just stolen right away. Interception by Braden Williams. Williams already with 2 steals in the first 4 minutes of play. David Ballard tries to post up off the left block, up and in. David Ballard makes it a 5-4 game, but quickly down the floor is Rajon McIntosh. McIntosh goes tumbling and gets the bucket. Bo Roberson with the ball. Looks to his left to Kyle Moore. And Davis. The pass went between Davis and Williams. And it is out of bounds. And it will be Williams basketball. So turnover by the Pioneers. Will give the ball back to Nash Davis from Brian Davis. Nash to Brian. Posts up underneath, puts up a shot, misses. Nash Davis with the rebound. Second chance point is up and in. 9-4 after Brian Davis's second chance bucket. Braden Williams at the top of the key. Heaves a three-pointer, misses, rebounded by Butters, who looks left to Davis. Davis to the other Davis, who goes up, down low, stolen by Bo Roberson. Roberson 2-on-2. Roberson tries to get the foul. He gets the foul, but was unable to convert the bucket. But we will have a timeout on the floor as it stands 15-52. Crowley's Ridge behind the Eagles of Williams Baptist 9-4. We'll take the timeout. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music,
this is Mommy's jam.
then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
My mother was very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign and she wasn't even really sure where she was at.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
This is Logan Willett. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
15:52 left to go in this opening act of play. Crowley's Ridge find themselves behind the Eagles of Williams Baptist University. Key Roberson will enter for the Pioneers. Going to the line, shooting 2 will be Bo Roberson. First shot from Bo is up. First shot from Bo is good. Bo Roberson's second free throw on its way, and it is true. Davis to Davis. Nash Davis with the basketball. He'll cross midcourt, looking to his left, and he finds Brewer. Brewer moving to his right, hands to Butters. Butters underneath. He'll be blocked by Ware. Bo Roberson with the ball. Going coast to coast on the right side. Finds Key Roberson. Roberson back to Bo. Bo Roberson finds KJ Quarter into the contest now for Crowley's Ridge. Tyrell Ware, one-touch pass to Kyle Moore. Moore heaves it cross court to Roberson. Roberson drives to the baseline, puts up a shot. He'll be blocked by Braden Brewer. And Brewer has the ball now. Looking to his left to Davis, back to Brewer at the top of the key. Looking to his left to Davis, to Brian Davis. Usually when players have different last names, I hope they're either not going to be near each other. But this time I'm having a lot of Davis to Davis to Davis. It is Nash Davis with the ball right now. The 5'11" Paragould native. And he'll pass this time to Daniel Cabasa underneath, and he will be blocked. That goes out of play. Riley Clairday will enter, replacing Tyrell Ware. Clairday, a 6'7" freshman from Melbourne, Arkansas. He had 2 points in the season opener. Near side is Davis. Davis picks up his dribble, and shot clock will elapse. Crowley's Ridge down 3. 14:42 left in the opening half. Kyle Moore has the ball. Moore to the left to Quarter. Quarter goes back to Roberson. Roberson back to Quarter on the near wing. Quarter back to Roberson at the top of the key. They'll play catch, does Quarter and Roberson to Key Roberson. Key Roberson thought about the 3 from the near corner. Instead, he'll Euro step to Clairday. Clairday up off the window, no good. Rebound will come down to Butters. Nash Davis looks to his right to Brian Davis. Davis heaves over to Cabasa down low, and that's stolen away. Key Roberson and Riley Clairday team up for that. Down low, the pass is out of reach of Clairday. Clairday used all 6'7" of his frame, but it was just out of his fingertips. Nash Davis on the far side will pass to Cabasa, finds Brian Davis. Now to Brewer, back. Good ball movement here. Nash Davis to the top of the key to Brewer. Down low to Butters. Butters from the right block, missed it. Key Roberson with the board. Bo Roberson calling his play. Key for 3. Yes, sir. Key Roberson ties us up at 9-9 after the long three-pointer. Cabasa to Davis, back to Davis. This is Brian who goes and finds Butters to Nash Davis. Nash Davis will be fouled by Kyle Moore. Entering the game, Luis Aviles, 6'5" junior out of the Bronx, New York. Brian Davis looks to his left, now around to Nash Davis. Nash Davis finds an outlet pass back to Davis. The bounce pass goes to Brian Davis. The pass gets out of the reach of Cabasa, and it is Crowley's Ridge basketball. And that'll be a timeout by Williams Baptist. We'll take it as well. 13:02 left to go. We're all knotted up at 9 each. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Talk to your doctor about creating a plan that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
This is Tyler Ware. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
13:02 left to go in the opening half of play. Crowley's Ridge and Williams Baptist all tied up at 9 each. Long tenured Josh Alston in his 10th season facing long tenured Chris Perkins in his 13th season. Kyle Moore to KJ Corder. Bounce pass to Roberson. Key to KJ Corder to Kyle Moore. Moore back to Corder. Corder on the near wing passing over to Moore. Moore head fakes the three, goes to Corder. Corder for three. Misses on the right side, rebounded by Bo Roberson. Roberson tries to one-touch pass to his brother, and that goes out of play. Last touched by the black and the blue. So Bo Roberson inbounds underneath his own hoop. He finds KJ Corder at the top of the key. Corder all kinds of covered up by Aviles. Kyle Moore with the ball now. He'll heave to Corder. 9 on the shot clock to Moore. Moore penetrates inside, flings up, and he will have that taken away by Aviles. Aviles going coast to coast, puts up from the right block. He's contested by Riley Clairday. Corder goes up by himself, misses. Clairday and Davis fight for the rebound, and it will go out of play. Last touched by Davis. Montrell James will enter for Crowley's Ridge, replacing Kyle Moore. Bo Roberson's going to inbound. He'll find KJ Corder. Corder back to Roberson on the near wing. Roberson head fakes back to Corder. Wide open for three. Misses short, but Roberson with a rebound. Now Roberson for three. Just bounces out. The Pioneers trying to shoot all kinds of threes, but they are just not falling. Pioneers currently 1 for 7 from long range. Davis to Davis, around to find Cabasa. Cabasa's three misses. Rebounded by Key Roberson. Here's Montrell James. James, the Tyronza native, finds Key Roberson, back to James. James to Bo Roberson. Roberson's on the near wing, back to James. James tries to drive in. He is rebuffed. He'll go out to KJ Corder. Key Roberson, Riley Clairday wide open, and he'll get the lay-in. Pioneers take their first lead, 11-9. Montrell James, one-on-one with Nash Davis. Underneath, that's blocked by Key Roberson, but getting the ball back is Luis Aviles. Up top, Nash Davis pulling up for three. He'll miss it long. Riley Clairday gets the board. Montrell James going to his right to Key Roberson. Roberson back to James. James thought about the three-pointer, instead goes out. That's out of play. That's going to be last touched by Braden Brewer. And Crowley's Ridge will take a timeout. We will take it as well. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in this first half. Crowley's Ridge 11, Williams Baptist 9. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hey, Dad, your prescription will be ready in just a minute. Hey, Dad, your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
Hey, honey, why don't you take a minute?
When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can. But it's just as important to take time for yourself. AARP can help. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
This is Montrell James, and you're listening to Crowley Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
KJ Corder inbounds to Montrell James. Roberson back to James. James finds out to Roberson, back to James. James for three. That's going to miss short. Key Roberson with the rebound and the putback. Key Roberson pushes the Pioneer lead 13-9, nearing the midway point of the opening act. Shot goes up, misses the shot. Rebound comes down to KJ Corder. Corder goes to Key Roberson. Roberson back to Corder. One-touch pass to Bo Roberson, back to Corder. Corder driving inside, tries to find Montrell James, but that's out of bounds. On the court for Crowley's Ridge, James, Roberson, Clairday, Roberson, Corder. For Williams Baptist, Aviles, Cabasa, Brewer, Hakimzadeh, and Butters. Aviles goes to his left, passes right to Key Roberson. That's the 8th turnover, and laying it in is KJ Corder. Pioneers extend their lead 15-9. Bounce pass down low, going up top to Cabasa. Cabasa looks to his right to Aviles. Aviles goes to Butters, and that is trying to be stolen by Key Roberson. And it is going to be Williams basketball. Inbounding the ball in front of the fans will be Brewer. He'll look to his left to Hakizam. That's stolen by Bo Roberson, who goes coast to coast all by himself. 17-9. Brewer to Butters. Almost stolen away. Instead, it'll go into the hands of Hakimzadeh. His shot misses. The rebound coming to KJ Corder. Pioneers on a run. Corder goes back to Roberson, to Key Roberson. Roberson for a long-range three. That's short. The rebound comes to Hakimzadeh. Heaving down court as he finds Johnson now. Jordan Johnson goes up and under, rebounded by Butters. Butters will be blocked by Riley Clairday. Here's Montrell James. James scoops it up on the near wing. Goes to Corder. Corder goes out to Key Roberson for three. Touches nylon, bounces out. KJ Corder gets the rebound, misses it. Rebound comes to Brian Davis. Here's Hakimzadeh. Hakimzadeh stolen almost by Montrell James. Instead, that's going to go out of play. Last touch by Montrell. And Coach Chris Perkins trying to plead his case that it was last touched by Hakimzadeh. To no avail, it is WBU basketball under their hoop. And that will be a blocking foul on Brian Davis. So Crowley's Ridge, after all the kerfuffle, will still have the basketball now. Bo Roberson gets the inbound. 8:34 left in the opening half. Screen by Braden Williams, but he was in motion. So it will be Williams basketball. Brian Davis, the Chicago, Illinois native, inbounds to Nash Davis, the Paragould native. Davis bounce passes to his counterpart. Davis goes out to Johnson. Johnson's shot missed. And Braden Williams, correction, that's Montrell James, is whistled with the foul on the shot. That's going to send Jordan Johnson to the free throw line. Johnson will shoot a pair down 17-9, make it 17-10 after hitting the first of two. Second free throw up, off its mark. Key Roberson with the rebound. Here's Montrell James. James heaving to a wide open Williams in the far corner. Back to James. James goes into the paint, misses his shot, rebounded by Davis. Nash Davis tries to work around his defender, heaves and finds Brewer. Brewer pulls up for a three-pointer and he'll knock it down. 17-13 in favor of Crowley's Ridge. Just shy of 8 minutes left to play. Roberson at the top of the key, looking to his left to James. James to Williams between the circles. Williams trying to find a seam. Drift to his right, back to Williams. Roberson dodges traffic, puts up a jumper. Yes. 19-13. Montrell James will work across from Nash Davis. That'll find Brian Davis going out. And that is a mistimed pass, goes right to Coach Logan Nutt. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Crowley's Ridge with a 19-13 lead. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Look out, world, we're getting strong. The future's here and we belong. She can STEM, she can do more. Like build a rocket and watch it soar. Or clean the oceans and make the world a better place. Oh, she can STEM, so can you. Find a cure, invent something new. There's no challenge in the world that she can't face. She can STEM.
Learn more at She Can STEM. A message brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is Coach Perkins. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Montrell James with a 19-13 lead, looks to his right to Bo Roberson. Roberson goes back to James. James trying to find a way around. He'll find Tyrell Ware, back to Roberson. 13 on the shot clock, back to James. James inside the forest of trees, and he'll find Tyrell Ware, who goes up and off the window. 21-13. Crowley's Ridge leading the visiting Williams Baptist Eagles. Nash Davis working against Montrell James. James goes skying high, and he'll be slow to get up. He went leaping, trying to make his way to block the shot. James a bit slow to get up, but he is limping on his way up. On his own power, he'll walk over to Garrett Klaus to be tended to, the trainer. Actually, he's not. Waving him off, he said, just let me take a seat, just knock my breath out for a little bit. 21-16, Bo Roberson will inbound and finds KJ Corder. Here's Key Roberson. Roberson crosses the court to KJ Corder on the far corner. Bo Roberson at the top of the key, looking to his left to Moore. To Roberson, top of the key, back to Moore on the near wing. Moore tries to find an open man. Key Roberson, three, yes sir. 24-16, Bo Roberson knocking down the three from the top. 24-16. Davis goes out to Brewer at the top of the key. Brewer, bounce pass down low to Butters. And he'll be blocked on his way to the hoop. It goes out of play, last touch by the gray and green. Inbounding under the hoop, goes outside to Johnson to find Butters. Back to Davis, to the left side to Johnson. Johnson for three. He'll miss it, but he'll be fouled. So that will send Jordan Johnson, the 6'1" freshman from Missouri City, Texas. Johnson, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe, and he will shoot three. First one is good. Johnson will ready his second, and it is good. Just shy of 6 minutes left to go in the opening half. Johnson will get 3. He pulled up to take a long-range jumper, missed it, but he was fouled and went to the line and knocked down 1, knocked down 2, knocked down 3. Not how he wanted it, but he'll take it, and he will take a well-deserved seat as Christian Rucker, the 5'1 sophomore from Newport, checks in. Kyle Moore and his Pioneers leading 24-19. The three-pointer from Bo Roberson is off of its mark. The rebound goes down to Brian Davis. Nash Davis goes cross court back to Davis, to Brian Davis, looking to his right, and he finds Brewer. Bounce pass goes down low to Butters. Bounce pass this time is off of its mark. Rebound coming to KJ Corder. Corder to Kyle Moore. Moore wide open. Bo Roberson for 3. Yes, sir. Bo Roberson has exploded with three-pointers galore. He is at 12 points. 15 minutes gone. Out of play, trying to get the ball around. Butters knocks it out of bounds. Crowley's Ridge basketball. Bo Roberson will inbound to Kyle Moore with a 27-19 lead. Moore calls the play. Moore to the right side to Corder, back to Moore. And that's going to be stolen by Brian Davis. It's Davis and Moore. Davis missed his layup to the left side, and there is a dunk put in by Daniel Cabasa. 27-21 now, Kyle Moore has the ball, goes to KJ Corder. Corder back to Roberson, back to Corder. Bounce pass to Ware off the left block. Ware with the left hand misses it. Rebound comes down to Cabasa. Bounce pass to Davis. Davis goes back to Nash Davis. Around the horn is Cabasa. Cabasa on the near corner. Finds Brian Davis on the near elbow. To the top of the key to Nash Davis, who passes right to Kyle Moore. 2-on-1. Moore's going to take it by himself. He misses the shot. Goes tumbling to the hardwood. Brian Davis looks to his left, and that is a travel violation by Christian Rucker. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. 3 minutes, 57 seconds left. Pioneers up 6, 27-21. We'll take the timeout. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Hi, Chuck. Elmo wants to know, what is the census? The census is a special time when we count every single person in the country. Do kids and babies count, too? Of course.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
This is Tyrell Ware. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Pioneers up 27-21, 3 minutes and 50 seconds remain in the opening half of play. KJ Corder will do the honors for the Pioneers. Montrell James looks to his right, goes back to James. James looks to his left to Corder. Corder tries to go in, and he will be whistled with a violation. Hooks around. Fine. KJ Corder. Ryan Davis will inbound to Nash Davis. Nash Davis works against Montrell James, and James will be whistled. Montrell James will just step back as Brian Davis will inbound. He inbounds to Nash Davis. Nash Davis tries to work Montrell James. Sticky defense. Goes to Brian. Outside, three-pointer on its way from Rucker, and he'll knock it down. 27-24. Pioneers still in the lead. 3:10 left to go in this opening half. And that will be a foul on Rucker. Rucker thought that it was a travel violation as he started clapping, thought that he had made Bo Roberson walk with it, and then found out that he was in violation. Alex Marrow enters for Crowley's Ridge. Marrow will inbound in front of the Williams Baptist bench. He'll find Ware. Ware goes to Roberson. Bo Roberson between the circles, drifts left, now goes to his right to Marrow. Marrow back to Roberson on the near wing, back to Marrow on the far wing. Quarter to Marrow, one-touch pass to Ware. Ware puts up a floater, missed it short. David Ballard, as he is tumbling, hits the baseline. So that is out of bounds. So it is Williams basketball. Just shy of 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Nash Davis working against Alex Marrow, goes to his right, now to his left. Rucker to the top of the key to Cabasa. Back to Davis. Davis on the right elbow, blocked. Here's Quarter, who passes to Roberson. Roberson for three. Yes, sir. Bo Roberson lighting it up from long range. It is a 6-point spread. 30-24. Brian Davis at the top of the key, going down low to Butters. Passes down to find Cabasa. Cabasa loses control of it. Here's Alex Marrow. Marrow to Quarter. Quarter flings up a shot, and that's good. 32-24. Crowley's Ridge, just under 2 minutes left to go. Left side to Cabasa to Ware. That's a three-pointer off of its mark. Rebound. David Ballard wanted it. Instead, that's taken by Butters. Butters looks to his left at Davis, and Davis will charge into Bo Roberson. Brian Davis whistled with the offensive foul. That gives the Pioneers the basketball. Riley Clairday will enter to replace Tyrell Ware. Luis Aviles back in for Cabasa. Back in also is Braden Brewer replacing Brian Davis. Marrow will work the point, the freshman from Melbourne, Arkansas. To the right side, back to Marrow. Marrow to Roberson at the top of the key. Roberson for three, misses long. Marrow with the rebound, back to Roberson. Roberson to KJ Quarter at the top of the key. Quarter backs off, passes to the scorer's table. Scorer's table is not in play. As much as Coach Wynn would like to get in and play, she's still got volleyball on her mind. So it is Williams Baptist basketball, 32-24, Crowley's Ridge ahead. 75 seconds left to go in the half. And another offensive foul, this time on Luis Aviles. Aviles gets an illegal screen. So Alex Marrow inbounds to Bo Roberson. Roberson goes to his right. Back to Roberson from Marrow. To the left to KJ Quarter. Quarter to Roberson. Roberson drifts between the circles, finds Marrow. Under 1 minute left in the half. Bo Roberson on the near wing. Looks to his left to Quarter. Quarter will drive in. Flings up his shot, and he will be fouled. Luis Aviles, incredulous, being whistled with that. Nevertheless, KJ Quarter will go to the line in the bonus, shooting 1 and 1. So KJ Quarter in the single bonus. First free throw is good. So the front half of the bonus is good. Quarter readies the second as clear day. All 4 Pioneers will head towards the backcourt. So it is just Quarter. All that for no work. 10-point spread after KJ Quarter knocks down both free throws of the bonus. Finally making their way across the court. Wanting the travel violation are all of the Pioneer faithful. And there will be a timeout by Davis. 35.7 ticks to go in the half. 24-34, Crowley's Ridge in the lead. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is Micah Duncan. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
10-point spread between Crowley's Ridge and Williams Baptist. The inbound finds Nash Davis. He looks to his left to Brewer. Brewer back to Davis, looking to his right to Aviles. Back to a one-touch pass to Brewer for 3. That shot is short. The rebound comes to Butters. Butters goes to the right side to Aviles. Aviles' three-pointer misses. Bo Roberson with the rebound. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left to go in the half, and Bo Roberson will cross midcourt and call for time, just a substitution time. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So the Pioneers needing just 10 seconds to go with a 10-point buffer between them and the Eagles. As it stands, Bo Roberson far and away the leading scorer, 15 points for the sophomore, the only player in double digits. The only one knocking on the door behind him is Jordan Johnson with 7. So Bo Roberson has doubled up the next highest scorer. And 3 rebounds for the sophomore, who is 3 of 7 from long range. Pioneers a perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Shooting 38% from the floor. 10 seconds left to go in the half. Kyle Moore will inbound to Bo Roberson. He'll take it. Pioneers vying for that last shot. Roberson will push off of his defender. So that will be an offensive foul. So the timeout and that work all for naught. Johnson re-enters, as does Merrow. The inbound will be Braden Brewer. Brewer tries to inbound to Nash Davis. Does. 3 seconds to go. Davis streaking down the court, loses control, goes to Brewer. Brewer wildly contested 3. He misses, and that will do it for the first 20 minutes of play. But Nash Davis limping on his way off the court, so hopefully that will be a good sign for Davis, as doesn't look good right now. Might have just landed awkwardly, but we'll keep an eye on Nash Davis. After 20 minutes, Crowley's Ridge will head to the locker rooms with a 10-point lead. It is Crowley's Ridge 34, Williams Baptist 24. We'll take the timeout and have some halftime stats for you before an extended break. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
At the intermission, Crowley's Ridge College leading the Williams Baptist Eagles 34-24. Crowley's Ridge shooting 38% from the floor, 13 out of 34 attempts. Williams Baptist 25.8%, converting 8 of an attempted 31 shots from long range. Both teams have knocked down 4. Crowley's Ridge attempting 15, Williams Baptist attempting 12. From the charity stripe, Williams Baptist 4 of 5, Crowley's Ridge 4 for 4. Rebounding battle goes for the Eagles, 23 rebounds, Crowley's Ridge 22. 16 turnovers by the Eagles that have led directly to 12 points for Crowley's Ridge. Crowley's Ridge giving the ball away 10 times, leading to 7 turnover points. Crowley's Ridge has recovered 7 offensive rebounds that has led to 4 second chance points. 9 O-boards for the Eagles that have led to 9 second chance points. Point leaders for the Eagles, 7 points coming from Jordan Johnson, 4 for Brian Davis, 3 each from Braden Brewer and Nash Davis and Christian Rucker. 2 points coming from Daniel Cabasa and Rayjon McIntosh. For Crowley's Ridge, leading the way, Bo Roberson with 15 points. Behind him is the 6-point effort from KJ Corder. 5 points from Key Roberson, 4 out of Tyrell Ware, and 2 each from Riley Clairday and David Ballard. We'll take the timeout, about 12 minutes left in the break. Pioneers up 34-24. We'll be back for second half action. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
this is Coach Perkins. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Three halves down. No, that doesn't sound, no, that's not a miscalculation on my part. We've already had one full basketball game with the Lady Pioneers falling 76-70 to Ecclesia. So those two halves have been completed, and then one more half of men's basketball. So been a long night of round ball, but we've been excited. We've been ready for it as the Crowley's Ridge Pioneers find themselves leading the Eagles of Williams Baptist 34-24 as we move to the final 20 minutes of action tonight. Coming back for the Pioneers will be Kyle Moore, Bo Roberson, Tyrell Ware, Braden Williams, and David Ballard, the original starters. Coming out for Williams Baptist will be Brian Davis, Nash Davis. There it is. Rajon McIntosh and Braden Brewer. And I believe that is Shaquille Butters working as the center underneath. Braden Williams moving left to right for the gray-clad Pioneers, going outside to Roberson. Bo Roberson, before receiving the pass, his counterpart, David Ballard, took one too many steps. So a turnover will start the second half for Crowley's Ridge. Nash Davis goes to his right. Now to Brian Davis at the top of the key, down low to Butters. Butters around the horn, wide open from the corner is Nash Davis. He misses, rebounded by Butters. Butters finds Brian Davis, goes up top to McIntosh. Here's Bo Roberson getting the board. Roberson slowing things down a bit. Tyrell Ware was wide open cutting. Here is Kyle Moore. Moore looking to his left, Braden Williams. B-Will goes to Moore for three. Misses short. Rebound coming to Shaquille Butters, the Bahama native. Nash Davis heaves it down court to Braden Brewer. Back to Butters. Butters driving in the paint, misses his shot. Rebound coming down to Kyle Moore. Moore backs off to Ballard. Ballard back to Moore. One-touch pass to Williams. Williams checks where his feet are to make sure he was not out of play. Williams on the far wing will drift to his right, picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Bo Roberson. 10 ticks on the shot clock. Williams drives inside, bounce pass to David Ballard. Ballard awaits the defenders around him to jump. He'll be blocked. He'll be blocked again. Taken down by Brian Davis. And here is Nash Davis. Going to the right to Brian Davis. To Nash Davis at the top of the key. To Brewer. Brewer flings up a shot from the paint. Missed. Butters with a second chance bucket. 34-26, 2 minutes gone in the back half of this men's game. Going to Tyrell Ware off the left elbow. He spins up, misses. Rebound coming down to Butters. Davis on the near sideline, passes to Brewer. Brewer back to Davis, going to Brian Davis. Davis will go into the paint, flings a shot. And that will be a block, I believe it will be, by Tyrell Ware. And it's going to go out of bounds, so it is still Williams basketball. Underneath his hoop, Brewer finds McIntosh around the horn to Davis. Davis drives inside off the left block, puts up a shot. That's up and in. Kyle Moore on the near sideline. Finds Bo Roberson, back to Moore. I believe we will have a... Thought there was a foul off the ball, and referee didn't show anything. In any case, it is Pioneer basketball still. Braden Williams, bounce pass to Ballard. Ballard back up to Roberson. Bo Roberson backs off at the top of the key, goes to his right to Williams, crosses the court, and he passes to Key Roberson. The problem is Key Roberson was not in the game. So that was out of bounds, and it's Williams basketball, 34-28. the left side, Brian Davis around to Nash Davis to the right side to McIntosh. Brian Davis drifts to his right, McIntosh to his right to Davis. Nash Davis drifts to his left, bounce pass to Butters. Butters will have a charge. Shaquille Butters whistled with the offensive foul. Braden Williams with the ball, bounce pass to Bo Roberson, to a cutting Kyle Moore. It's 2-on-1 after the fast break. Tyrell Ware up and in with the left hand, misses. He does get his rebound. Here's Kyle Moore for three from the wing. Yes, sir. Kyle Moore drains the three from the far wing. 37-28. To the right side is Davis. Davis goes to the right side to find Brewer. Underneath is Butters, who gets the bucket, and there will be a 30-second timeout on the floor. 37-30, Crowley's Ridge leading the visiting Eagles. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. One, okay, cool guy. Two, three times. Next, oh, I put it in reverse. Meep, meep, meep. Then I take it up and down, up and down. And that, kiddos, is called the forklift.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now that's dancing. Sure beats flossing.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
If you love them enough to barely sleep, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Tyrell Ware. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
37-30, Crowley's Ridge leading the visiting Eagles of Williams Baptist University, the latest iteration of the Battle of Highway 412. 20 miles of blacktop separate these two squads. Kyle Moore with the ball, tries to break the double team, and he'll have to call timeout. So we'll take it again. 37-30. Crowley's Ridge calls timeout. This is Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Philadelphia. Local time is 3:05 p.m. and the temperature is 67 degrees. At this time, you are now free to use your cellular devices.
You know that feeling when you get to turn your phone on after the plane lands? You can have that feeling every time you drive. Make sure your cell phone is stowed away whenever you are behind the wheel.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
This is J.M. Gregg. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Kyle Moore trapped by the double team, needed to call a timeout, so the Pioneers will reset it. Moore receives the inbound. He's double teamed once more. He does break through this time. However, we'll have a whistle. And the entire arena jumps. That was a 10-second violation. It takes 10. You must cross midcourt after 10 seconds. And the referee's conferring. So it is Pioneer basketball. They erase the 10-second warning. Still not sure. ensuring where everything needs to be. Referee seems to be in agreement. Whatever happened, we have basketball once more. Bo Roberson at the top of the key. Roberson tries to back off of his defender. 16 to go. 7 on the shot clock. Riley Clairday to David Ballard. Ballard loses control of the ball, and here is the Williams Baptist Eagles. Brian Davis finds Nash Davis. Back to Brian Davis. Davis on the far wing finds Butters. Butters goes in. 4 Pioneers in the paint. That left Braden Brewer wide open for 3. Full court press, giving the Pioneers all kinds of fits. Finally getting across is David Ballard to Kyle Moore. Moore goes to the left side to Roberson, back to Moore. Moore for 3. Misses short. David Ballard tries to get the rebound. Instead, that goes to Nash Davis. 37-33. Williams Baptist continues to chip away. Here's Butters. Floater missed. Rebound correction. That was McIntosh. Braden Williams will back off, slow things down for the Pioneers. Looks to his left to Kyle Moore. Moore back to the right. Almost out of play. Instead, Braden Williams will corral it to the left side to Bo Roberson. Roberson puts up a shot, misses, rebounded by Butters. McIntosh on the near wing goes down to Davis. Back to McIntosh to Brewer. Brewer thought about the three-pointer, instead goes to Butters. Butters' runner is good. What was a 10-point spread is now a 2-point lead for the Pioneers. Shots up, shot misses. Pioneers have scored all of 3 points with more than 5 minutes elapsed. And just like that, what was a 10-point lead at the half has been completely and totally erased. It is 37-37. Kyle Moore goes back to Bo Roberson. Roberson back to Moore. Moore thought about the 3, instead goes up top to Williams. Braden Williams finds David Ballard. Ballard goes to the hoop, backs off. Braden Williams. Williams for 3. Yes, sir. Braden Williams splits open that dry spell, and it's now 40-37 in favor of the home team. Brian Davis to the top of the key, going down to Butters. Butters passes to his bench, and once more, that is out of play, so it is Crowley's Ridge ball. Roberson, Corder, and James in for the Pioneers. Montrell James works as the point guard for Crowley's Ridge. To Bo Roberson. Roberson to the left side to Corder at the top of the key. Corder back to Roberson, who finds Key Roberson at the free throw line, who puts up a 15-footer, misses. Riley Clairday with the rebound, and he'll be all kinds of stuffed by Brian Davis. And a big-time jump there from Shaquille Butters, jumping over the water cooler. Athletic move there from Shaquille Butters. More athletic, he just calmly walks back onto the court to play. Inbound, Montrell James. James on the far wing. James guarded by Nash Davis. James will try to work around his defender. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. KJ Corder at the top of the key finds Key Roberson to Corder. Back to Roberson, bounce pass to Bo Roberson. Mid-range jumper, misses short. Rebound goes to Cabasa. Cabasa finds an outlet to find Nash Davis. Davis to James. Montrell James is defending Davis, that is. Far side to Brian Davis. Cabasa to Davis. Around the horn, the shot missed, rebounded by KJ Corder. Corder goes outside to Bo Roberson. Roberson back to Corder on the near wing. Corder to James. James on the near wing, missed it. Almost got the steal. Unable to, instead he will foul. Montrell James whistled with his first personal foul of the evening. Third personal foul, rather. .12:20 left. 3-point game. Inbound to Davis. Guarded by James. Davis puts on the afterburners. Goes to the right side to Johnson. Davis to Davis. Here is Cabasa to Davis, who goes down to Johnson for three. Johnson misses his three-pointer, but the rebound comes down to Brewer. Fresh shot clock for Brewer, who will drift to his right to find Brian Davis. Davis fakes right, goes left to Cabasa. Cabasa spins around on the left elbow, picks up his dribble, finds Johnson between the circles to the right side. 5 seconds for Davis as he loses control of the ball. Here is KJ Corder. Corder gets tripped up. Corder will be fouled by Davis. That one is Nash Davis. Bo Roberson gets the inbound. That's Montrell James. Bo Roberson is now with the ball at the free throw line. Goes up top to Montrell James. James to the left side to Corder. To Bo Roberson on the far wing. To Montrell James. James penetrates inside. A good pass to Riley Clairday. There is a foul on Brian Davis. So that was, yes. Referees will confer. Scoreboard said 21. I believe they said it was 4. And we have the media timeout. 11:25 left to go here in this contest. Pioneers cling to a 3-point lead. It is 40-37. We'll take the timeout and get you back right after this. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
If you love them enough to sit through their favorite boy band with them, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Montrell James, and you're listening to Crowley Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Pioneers cling to a 3-point lead. 11:25 left to go in this contest. Bo Roberson will inbound underneath his own halo. Trying to get it out. Finally finds Montrell James. James jumps around. Key Roberson for 3. Misses short. Trying to get his own rebound. Knocks to the floor. Here's Brian Davis. Brian Davis spinning around. Jumped up. Blocked by, believe it was a foul. That foul is on Riley Clairday. So that's going to send Brian Davis, the 6'6 junior from Chi-Town, Illinois, coming into the game, shooting 4 for 9 from the charity stripe. Free throw up, free throw good. One more upcoming off the free throw shot. Shots up, shots out. Rebounded by Riley Clairday. Here's KJ Corder. It is a 2-point lead for Crowley's Ridge, and that is a foul by Nash Davis. Nash Davis whistled with his 3rd personal foul. Montrell James on the near wing, going to his left side to KJ Corder. Corder back to James. James on the near wing, Drifts to his left, KJ Corder. Corder backs off to Bo Roberson on the far wing. Roberson for three. Misses long. Claire Day tried to get the rebound, and that will be a foul on Williams. That'll be on Cabasa. The referee initially signaled that the ball was going Williams Baptist way, but forgot which way was going where. It was, in fact, a foul on Cabasa. It's Crowley's Ridge ball. Corder inbounds to a wide-open Claire Day. Up and in. 2 points. 42-38. Going to the right side. Now back left to Cabasa. To the right side to Johnson at the top of the key, who looks left around the horn to Davis. Down low to Butters on the left block, who goes under the hoop, puts up the shot. That's good and fouled. Shaquille Butters gets the bucket and the harm. So the old-fashioned three-point play up for grabs here from Shaquille Butters. His shot is good. 42-41. Full court press now on by the blue and black. KJ Corder to Key Roberson. Here's Bo Roberson. Roberson, floater, pump fake, up in 44-41. And then a foul, offensive foul on Nash Davis. That is Davis's third personal foul. The inbound finds Bo Roberson. Roberson will drift outside. Back to Corder. Corder to Roberson at the top of the key, to the left side to James. James is at the top of the key, picks up his dribble. Key Roberson on the far corner. Roberson will dribble to the baseline, picks up his dribble, spins out to Montrell James. James, 2 on the shot clock, has to get a shot off, does, misses, rebounded by Butters. Heaving down court, here's Brian Davis to Nash. Davis around the horn, here's a wide open McIntosh. McIntosh misses, KJ Corder flies in for the rebound. Montrell James tries to get a smooth pass to Bo Roberson. Not quite what he wanted, but Roberson was able to get it. KJ Corder up, under, missed. Rebound coming down to Shaquille Butters. Butters with the outlet pass to find Cabasa to Butters. Butters with the layup missed. The second chance points by Ray John McIntosh is good. 44-43. Montrell James goes outside to Key Roberson. Roberson for three. That's short. Rebound by Montrell James. James to Bo Roberson. Roberson for three. Misses. Rebound coming to Shaquille Butters. Brian Davis goes to his right to Nash Davis. Nash Davis on the far corner will drift to the wing now. Bounce pass under the legs of Key Roberson. And that is a foul on Brian Davis. Got that chicken wing going. Bit of an illegal screen there from Nash Davis. That was Brian Davis, rather. And the scoreboard showing player number 99 had his nilled foul, and there is no player 99. So head coach John Alston speaking with the scorer's table, ensuring everything's where it should be. He is unhappy, is the head coach. Josh Alston having cross words with our scorer's table. 44-43, whatever the case. Braden Williams has the ball. Braden Williams on the near wing goes to the left side to Kyle Moore. Moore back to Williams. Williams crossing over at the top of the key will drift right. Goes off to Bo Roberson. Roberson to Williams. Williams, 7 on the shot clock for 3. Misses short. Rebound comes to Riley Clairday. Clairday up and in. Should have been a foul. Was not a foul. In any case, 46-43. Brian Davis on the near wing goes to the right side, around the horn, to the top of the key to Nash Davis. Nash Davis goes left to Brian Davis. Brian Davis up over, misses. Rebound, Shaquille Butters, missed, and there is a foul. Referees for a moment there swallowed their whistles, but this time does pull it out to blow the third personal foul, and so we'll take a timeout with it. Crowley's Ridge clings to a 3-point lead as the Eagles will go to the line to shoot 2. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneers basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager, Learning the Lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you Mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this tight contest. Pioneers currently lead it by 3, 46-43. First shot is up from Shaquille Butters, and that hits back iron. So Butters has one more to shoot. Shots up, shots in. 46-44. There's Kyle Moore. Moore to Bo Roberson, back to Moore. Moore tries to find an open man. He finds Braden Williams. Williams between the circles. Picking up his dribble, bounce pass to Roberson. Roberson back to Williams at the top of the key. Williams tries to drive into the lane, flings up a runner, misses, rebound, goes down to Butters. Butters now up to 16 boards. He has been a force at the glass. Top of the key, now to Brewer. Brewer goes out to Brian Davis. Brian Davis on the far wing finds Brewer to Nash Davis. Nash Davis goes left to Brian Davis. Brian Davis for 3, that hits back iron. Rebound is the last touch by Kyle Moore. Kyle Moore came flying in for the rebound, but unable to grasp it. So the inbound goes to McIntosh, to Davis, to Brewer at the top of the key, who goes left. McIntosh back to Brewer, to the right side, around the horn to Brian Davis. Brian Davis finds a seam, goes out to Nash Davis. Nash Davis towing the line, and that's going to be taken away by Key Roberson. Here's Bo Roberson. Bo Roberson, will he go coast to coast? He goes out. That's last touched by Nash Davis. 46-44. Braden Williams inbounds, 26 on the shot clock. Finds Bo Roberson off the left elbow, puts up a jumper, misses, rebound coming down to Butters. Butters to Nash Davis. Going outside, now in. And there is a foul called on Tyrell Ware. Braden Brewer will inbound to a wide open Nash Davis, who looks to his left to McIntosh, back to Davis at the top of the key. Around the right side to Brewer. Brewer finds Brian Davis, who moves to his left on the far wing, goes down inside the paint to Butters. Butters 3-on-1, and unable to get the ball is Rayjon McIntosh. Crowley's Ridge basketball leading 46-44, 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. Kyle Moore with full court press, trying to get across, needing to. Here's Key Roberson, does cross the timeline. Tyrell Ware all by himself, tried to get the block, but he is fouled. Tyrell Ware kind of hugged on his way to the hoop. And that is not okay, not just in the COVID time period, but in general in basketball. You can't hug your opponent as they're trying to score. So Tyrell Ware goes to the line shooting 2 after Braden Brewer receives his first personal foul. The shot from the southpaw misses. Tyrell Ware's second free throw on its way, and it bounces 3 or 4 times and misses. Butters gets the rebound. Outlet pass on the far wing. Now driving baseline is McIntosh, who finds a wide open Brewer, who drains a three-pointer, who gives the Eagles a 47-46 lead. Bo Roberson flings up a shot. He makes it, goes tumbling to the court. Bo Roberson on the floor. Slow to get up. Still slow to get up, and so we'll take a timeout as Bo Roberson will be tended to by trainer Garrett Klaus. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
I'm Surgeon General Jerome Adams. If you've recovered from COVID-19 confirmed by a positive test, you're in a special position to help us fight the virus. Your plasma has antibodies that may help others fight COVID. So please donate plasma now. You can literally help save lives. There are locations across the country that have safe ways for you to donate. Find a site to donate your plasma at coronavirus.gov.
Produced by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services at taxpayer expense.
If you love them enough to barely sleep, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bo Roberson gingerly led off the court by trainer Garrett Klaus. He is moving a little quicker, putting some weight on it now is good news for Bo Roberson. Bo currently sitting at 19 points. Pioneers now lead it 48-47. At the top of the key, Brian Davis drives inside, goes out to Nash Davis. Bounce pass inside. Kyle Moore flings it back, and that gets to Key Roberson. KJ Corder now with the ball. Far wing, backs off to Key Roberson at the top of the key. Crosses wide open. Braden Williams for 3, misses short. Rebound goes down to Nash Davis. Nash Davis thought about streaking down the court. Instead, he backs off to find Brian Davis. Back to Nash Davis. Braden Brewer around to Rayjon McIntosh on the near wing. Finds Brian Davis on his way to the hoop, and he is fouled. Who will this be on? That is on Tyrell Ware. Tyrell Ware whistled for his second violation, which is not very much for a forward. Clean play from Tyrell Ware here with 15 minutes elapsed. Free throw from Brian Davis, misses hard. Three Eagles are in the back court, but he'll knock down the second free throw. Tied at 48. 5 minutes left to go. Braden Williams with the ball. Kyle Moore on the far wing. Moore tries to work around McIntosh, finds Corder at the free throw line. Corder at the right block, flings up a contested shot, missed it. Rebound fought for, goes to Brian Davis. Brian Davis finds Nash Davis, back to Brian. Nash Davis at the top of the key, looking to his left to Rayjon McIntosh. McIntosh to a wide open Brian Davis. Davis will go inside, one-touch pass, flings it, misses a shot. Key Roberson slips, and Roberson slipped and He is hurt as well. So both Robersons will need to be helped off the floor. We'll take another timeout as Key Roberson will be tended to. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneers Digital Network.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is Montrell James, and you're listening to Crowley Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Perspiration being removed from the floor of play, as that is the second time that both Roberson brothers go tumbling. Key Roberson taken off, and Bo being wrapped, his left ankle being wrapped across the way, but Kyle Moore and the Pioneers now working, tied at 48. Kyle Moore at the top of the key finds KJ Quarter on the left elbow. Shots up, shots good. KJ Quarter makes it 50-48. Ryan Davis going to find Brewer. Brewer to Nash Davis, going to the right to Rajon McIntosh. McIntosh goes down low to Butters. Butters flings up a shot and a foul. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse?
Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon.
Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Watch out! You got me!
The galaxy is safe once again.
In the pretend universe, kids play with pretend guns. In the real world, it's up to us to make sure they don't get their hands on a real gun. If you have a gun in the house, keep it locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Perkins. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
We're all knotted up at 50-50. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in this contest. Shot goes up, shot is good. KJ Quarter looks to his left to Braden Williams to Bo Roberson. Roberson goes to the top of the key. Now back to the far wing. Flinging outside, Kyle Moore finds Bo Roberson. Roberson to KJ Quarter. Back to Roberson. Roberson to Quarter. Quarter to Roberson. Roberson drives in, puts up a floater. Yes, sir. Bo Roberson got a good one in. And tripping. Nash Davis kind of got tripped over his own feet, but Kyle Moore was in the vicinity, and therefore Moore got whistled with the foul. So we will re-wipe up the perspiration. (52-51), Pioneers cling to a 1-point lead. Nash Nash Davis at the free throw line. His shot is up. His shot hits the back iron, and then it is tipped right back in. Braden Williams inbounds to KJ Corder. Corder to Kyle Moore. Moore goes back to Williams. Williams to Roberson. Bo Roberson back into the game. Good news for Pioneer faithful. Goes to the left to Kyle Moore. Moore goes behind his back. 3 minutes left to go in the contest. Pioneers trail it by 1. Kyle Moore, 5 on the shot clock to Bo Roberson. Roberson for 3. He'll miss that. Rebound coming to Brian Davis. Brian Davis goes to the right to McIntosh. McIntosh's shot is up. McIntosh's shot is in. Pioneers now trail it by 3. Bo Roberson calls for more. Bounce pass to KJ Corder. Corder on the glass, misses his shot, and that'll be a foul. Foul will be on Shaquille Butters. KJ Corder's free throw is up. KJ Corder's free throw is off its mark. Montrell James enters the contest. Free throw is up and in. Brian Davis inbounds to Nash Davis. Nash Davis between the circles goes to the left to Brian Davis. Shots up, and that will be jump ball is called. Inbound pass goes up off its mark. Bo Roberson gets it. Here is at the top of the key is Nash Davis on the far side to Brewer. Brewer goes down, and he'll be stolen away by Bo Roberson. Roberson goes to Braden Williams. Williams pulls up for a 3. Misses long. Rebound comes down to Brian Davis. 90 seconds left to go. Going down, and that will be a foul by Braden Williams. Free throw by Brewer. On its way is up. On its way is good. Second free throw is up, and it is good as well. 57-53. Kyle Moore on the far wing will dribble to his right to Bo Roberson. Roberson goes to his left to Moore. Moore on the far wing, heaves it across to Montrell James. James on the baseline goes to Moore. Kyle Moore for 3. Misses, rebounded by Brian Davis. And Montrell James gets a steal, but Montrell James passes right to Braden Brewer after getting the steal. And we'll have a timeout on the floor, 30 seconds. Pioneers trail it 57-53, 53.6 seconds left to go. We'll take the timeout. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneers basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You love them enough to sit through their favorite boy band with them. Then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Logan Willett. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Pioneers trying to get away back here. Brewer goes outside to Nash Davis, to the top of the key to Brewer, around to Brian Davis on the near wing. Brian Davis as the Eagles try to get as much time off the clock as possible. Off the ball. There was a whistle. I wasn't watching. Referee wanting to reset the clocks. 36 seconds left to go. Pioneers trail it by 6. Bo Roberson gets the inbound. Going in, all kinds of traffic. Montrell James gets the second chance, gets the bucket. And there will be a timeout on the floor as well, so we'll take it to take a deep breath. Pioneers trail it 59-55 with 25 seconds left. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This is Coach Perkins. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Pioneers facing a 4-point deficit. 25 seconds left. Williams Baptist with the lead and the ball. Brian Davis will try to inbound, and he does. He finds Butters. Now to Nash Davis. Nash Davis will heave down to find Brian Davis. Brian Davis to Rajon McIntosh. 15 seconds. And Kyle Moore whistled with a foul, stopping the clock and sending Nash Davis to the free throw line. Being in the double bonus, they will now shoot 2 free throws. Second free throw is up and short. Kyle Moore gets the rebound. Streaking down the court, 10 seconds left. Kyle Moore pulls off Montrell James for 3. Yes, sir. Montrell James makes it a 2-point game. 7.8 seconds left. Boy, we're getting as close as we can. A quick timeout as Alex Merrow re-enters for the Pioneers. 7.8 seconds to go. Williams Baptist 60, Crowley's Ridge 58. Bo Roberson leads the way for the Pioneers with 21 points. Shaquille Butters far and away a double-double, 15 points, 18 rebounds. Also, Brian Davis with 18 boards. Far and away, Williams Baptist leading the rebounding battle, 51-40. Brian Davis will inbound. Pioneers will need to get a stop, preferably a turnover and not a foul. That goes, and that is a foul. 6.4 seconds will be left, and they will send Braden Brewer to the line. Pioneers trail it by 2. Brewer will shoot 2 free throws. Braden Brewer is 2 for 2 from the free throw line today. So Braden Brewer will shoot 2. First of 2 on its way, and that's good. It's now a 3-point game. Second free throw upcoming from Brewer. On its way, and it bounces in. It is now a 2-possession game with 6 seconds to go. Here's Montrell James streaking down the court, finds Kyle Moore. Moore for 3. He is all kinds of fouled. Kyle Moore gets pushed to the court, but no whistle, and that's going to end the ball game. Crowley's Ridge will fall to Williams Baptist after a egregious no call. I tried not to, but that was, Kyle Moore was pushed down with no whistle, and that ended the game as the Pioneers fall by 4, 62-58. Telling of the final score, Crowley's Ridge falls to Williams Baptist by a final score of 62-58. We'll take a timeout. When we return, we will have post-game stats and get you set for next week. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
CDC is working to help keep you and your community safe from the threat of a novel or new coronavirus. There are steps you can take now to get ready if an outbreak occurs in your community. Make a household plan. Learn how to prepare and to take quick action if someone gets sick. Older adults and people with chronic medical conditions are at greater risk. Take extra steps to protect them. Think about what you will do if there are changes to your work schedule. And remember to always practice good health habits, such as frequently washing hands with soap and water, staying home when sick, and covering coughs and sneezes. For more information, visit cdc.gov.
And we welcome you back for the final time. Crowley's Ridge College falling to Williams Baptist 62-58. Pioneers will drop to 0-2 on the year. Williams Baptist improved to 2-0. As we look, Crowley's Ridge ended their night shooting 31% from the floor. Williams Baptist 36% from long range. 31% were the Eagles. 22.6% were the Pioneers from the free throw line. Williams Baptist 70%. Crowley's Ridge 62%. Rebounding battle vastly outwon by Williams Baptist 52 to Crowley's Ridge's 40. And on those second chance points, Crowley's Ridge had 15 offensive rebounds. That led to 13 second chance points. Williams Baptist 16 offensive boards leading to 16 second chance points. As we look at the individual statistics, 15 points each from Shaquille Butters and Braden Brewer. 8 points out of Brian Davis. 7 coming from Jordan Johnson. 6 each from Nash Davis and Rayjon McIntosh. 3 from Christian Rucker and 2 from Daniel Cabasa. Double-double for Shaquille Butters, 15 points, 18 rebounds, but also 18 rebounds from Brian Davis. Crowley's Ridge was led offensively far and away by Bo Roberson's 21 points. He had 5 rebounds to his credit. Behind him, KJ Corder had 9 points, 6 points for Riley Clairday, 5 out of Montrell James and Key Roberson. 2 points from David Ballard and 3 points from Kyle Moore, 4 from Tyrell Ware, and 3 from Braden Williams. Again, the Pioneers will fall to 0-2. Their next game will be against the Freed-Hardeman Lions at the Christian College Classic. That will be at Faulkner University. That will be in 2 days' time at Tyne Davis Gymnasium at Faulkner University. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Be sure to keep an eye on crcpioneers.com where we will have those stats and links for you so you can be able to watch live. Again, telling the final score, a rough day for the Pioneers as they drop both games. The ladies fell 76-70 to Ecclesia, and then the